Hey guys, it's Chris Bell.
And Fit DJ.
And it's summertime, and you know what that means. It's time for ice cream. And everybody loves ice cream. I scream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream, but then we all get fat. Fat gas. We all get both of those things, and we don't want either one of them. So how do we figure out how to avoid those things? How to avoid the lactose, get the right kind of fats in your ice cream.
And not have GI problems.
Not have GI problems, and also make it so it fits your ketogenic diet. So we're also gonna add some
Keto Pro.
Boom!
Made with whey isolate protein.
We're gonna smelly bell it up.
These are the ingredients that you're gonna need today for your low carb ice cream. So we have our essential fats right here. We have some grass-fed butter, solid coconut oil, brain octane, which is gonna raise your ketones. We love that for fat burning. Vanilla Max, this is gonna give it a nice texture and flavor. Swerve, this is our replacement sugar. Some Bragg apple cider vinegar. Cacao butter, you're gonna wanna melt that down. And our superstar Slingshot Keto Pro, made with whey isolate protein, which is a lot easier to digest. And cage-free eggs.
And now we're gonna show you how to put it all together. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna dump 4 egg yolks in here. So we got to crack the eggs. And this is the opposite of what you're used to doing in your bodybuilding world. We are just taking the yolks. Here's our 4th egg yolk. Boom. And now we're gonna use 4 whole eggs, so it's gonna crack,
First ingredient I'm gonna put in is the coconut oil. We're gonna do 7 tablespoons. Now I'm gonna put 7 tablespoons of butter in with cacao butter, which I already melted down because it's very hard. And the way that you can measure it out is actually by using the side of the Kerrygold, because they were nice enough to put the tablespoons on the side. So we're gonna do 7. You're just gonna pop it in here for 1 minute.
I'm gonna just dump the melted butter right on in there. And along with that, I'm gonna use a tablespoon, or they say about 10 drops, it'd be about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. This just helps neutralize some of the flavors, I guess. I guess it's highly acidic. And we're gonna use a scoop of Meathead Millionaire, Mark Bell, Smelly Bell, the ultimate concoction. People have told me in Gold's Gym Venice that this is the best tasting protein that they've ever had. It's got sort of a malty flavor to it. It's called Keto Pro, and it's got some fat in it of its own. This ice cream is gonna have a ton of fat in it, but it's gonna be delicious and have a little bit of a chocolatey flavor to it. So we're gonna throw that in there, and then we're gonna also throw some Vanilla Max in here to give it a little zing. And we're just gonna throw about a teaspoon of this in here, and that's gonna add, you're gonna get a couple of little vanilla flecks in there too, which is really nice. And we're gonna dump in 3.5 tablespoons of bulletproof brain octane oil. And then we are gonna add some Swerve sweetener. And this calls for 5.5 tablespoons of this, but we're gonna go with about 3, because we're gonna try to sweeten it to taste. We're gonna use the least sweetener possible. Number 1, there's a little sweetener in the Keto Pro too, so. There's 3, little pinch to go an inch. There you go. And now, this is what we've got. There's your ice cream, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it looks like. We're gonna dump this in a blender and see how it comes out. It might not look good now, but it will be. Oh, it will be.
Okay. I'm just gonna come over here to my trusty Ninja, and we're gonna dump this little mixture into the blender.
Get all that yummy yolk out of there too.
Waste not, want not.
right, once we're done blending it up, we're gonna wanna come over here. And if you have an ice cream maker, you get your trusty ice cream bowl that you keep in the freezer. This is part of the ice cream maker. If you don't have one, you can actually just dump this in the freezer and let it set. But this is a much better way of making it. We're gonna dump it into the ice cream maker. You can see how beautiful that looks. And we're gonna make basically some soft serve custard style ice cream with no carbs in it. The way this works is this thing is frozen and we pop it on here and it's got this little twirler here that goes in here and it just spins around. And we're making ice cream. So we're just gonna let this go for 25 minutes and we'll have 2 quarts of ice cream.
It looks like the consistency of a Wendy's Frosty.
It kind of tastes like a Wendy's Frosty.
And tastes like, oh, it's one of the best things I've ever tasted in my life, by the way, but it tastes like soft serve ice cream mixed with a Wendy's Frosty. It's really, really good.
Oh my God. This is better. This is so much better than regular ice cream because when you eat it, you actually feel the opposite way that you feel when you eat normal ice cream. Normal ice cream is full of sugar and lactose. So when you eat normal ice cream, you get this rush of like sugar in your mouth and you get this rush of sugar in your body. And I don't know if you can feel it, but when I eat things that are high in sugar, I start feeling the inflammation right away. With this, you're gonna get the opposite of inflammation because it's got a lot of butter in it. We know that butter fights inflammation. All the fat in here fights inflammation, so this is the way to go. Keto Pro ice cream.
The awesome thing about this is that it's packed full of nutrients and it's super satiating, so you're only gonna have a spoonful or two and you're gonna be full and you're gonna be full of energy and you're gonna have all these good nutrients running through your body. And
It's like Hulkamania on a spoon.
yeah.